Nuclear engineer who blew the whistle on dangerous problems at the nation's largest radioactive waste dump is now out of a job this morning. The Hanford nuclear reservation is in southeastern Washington state. They hold 56 million gallons of nuclear waste, but outdated storage tanks are leaking into the ground. Well, now in his first television interview since being let go, the whistleblower talks with our Carter Evans.
You were just fired. Has it sunk in?
Not yet.
Do you think it was retaliation?
Oh, retaliation, clear retaliation.
For more than a decade, nuclear engineer Dr. Walter Tamosaitis has spoken out about the potentially catastrophic hazards surrounding the multi-billion-dollar nuclear waste treatment plant under construction at Hanford.
My job was to point out if there was a problem, to identify the problem, and offer solutions to it.
His biggest concern is a design flaw that could lead to a deadly hydrogen explosion, or worse, a nuclear chain reaction.
With the prevailing winds, it would carry the radiation and the contamination eastward, so the areas a couple hundred miles away would begin to be contaminated.
The Department of Energy runs Hanford. In 2000, it contracted Bechtel National to build the waste treatment plant for $4.3 billion. It's now nearly a decade behind schedule and more than $8 billion over budget. And for nearly the last 2 years, construction on a key part of the facility has been at a standstill, halted by the federal government.
So they basically stopped construction because of the red flags you raised?
Yes, sir.
Not safe enough to continue?
Not only was it not safe enough, it would not operate.
But instead of appreciation from his company, Bechtel subcontractor URS, Tamosaitis got a demotion and was banished to the basement.
So you feel like you were shut out?
Oh, clearly shut out. I didn't know who I reported to, not invited to any safety meetings, not invited to any communication meetings, nothing.
And in an office in the basement with no windows.
And copying machines running behind you, cha-chunk, cha-chunk, cha-chunk.
In 2011, he sued for whistleblower protection and told his story to Congress.
And everyone sees you go to work in the basement with no windows?
Yes, Senator, very directly. It's a very visible example of what happens if you speak up.
His testimony was truly crucial.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden is chairman of the Committee on Energy and Natural Resources.
In effect, the treatment of Dr. Tamosaitis makes a mockery out of a pledge that whistleblowers are going to get a fair shake.
When you got your walking papers, were you surprised?
Shocked.
Did they give you a reason?
They just gave the reason that we need to cut back.
In a statement, URS says it doesn't comment on personnel matters, but it encourages its employees to raise any concerns about safety.
Is it worth it? Standing up for what you believe in?
Yes, sir. I would do it over again.
It is not the way he expected his 44-year career to end. For CBS This Morning, Carter Evans, Richland, Washington.